hello again. Since I'm doing the since I'm doing this for the fun of it, I've been watching recently Thailand series. And when it comes down to series, the one that I really like is Bed Friend. When it comes down to Bed Friend, it's a it's a computer graphic designer loves fall in love with fall in love with a coder which is computer science a coder, yeah, a coder. And when it comes down to a coder started flirting with the computer graphic designer. And when it comes down to it, they didn't they both didn't like each other, though there was signals from the coder that he was very flirtatious, and he wants a center of attention of the computer graphic designer. And the computer graphic designer didn't go through. Once they were having a get together at the office. They both had a one night stand. And when it comes down to the one night stand, the coder and the graphic designer decided to have a friend friends with benefit. So they were sleeping each other for quite some times. As for the graphic designer, he's been started to make up any awards that they want. And when it comes down to it, they decided to have an agreement. And when it comes down to an agreement, at the end it was a struggle because of the due to lack of jealousy, due to lack of faith, and due to the lack of agreement. And when it comes down to it, at the end of the show, um, the coder did had feelings for the graphic designer, and they ended up were engaged. And that's the end of the story. um, Next off of my Netflix that I've been watching is Wednesday. Since Jenny Ortega did a great job on um, learning learning how to play core with all the Wednesday character back in the old days when um, I think Christina Ricci has been done a great job also. Christina Ricci has been played a role of getting um, as a biologist, and Wednesday has been tracking down the point of getting to know her new school Nevermore. She's been expelled because of putting piranhas inside the pool of all the men's for all the men's polo. And when it comes down to it, Wednesday has been tracking down who is the monster, because they were looking around who's been eating all the victims. And she's been tracking down who is the suspect. And she did a great job of learning how it cooperate through her own society. As for her, she is a outcast, and she doesn't have that many friends. She does learn from her own intellectual side, learning through thick and thin of her own suspect. And she make nearly making more friends. So which is a good idea of I hope I could see season two. That will be season one, and season two will start in a few weeks or in a few months. Another show that I watch is the Idol. And when it comes down to watching the idols, I only watch two, actually three episode of the Idol. It was very intense. You say other reaction, other people did doesn't like the show. I guess the show doesn't last that long because of the mood swing of getting to know all the hip hop and pop music. And when it comes down to the character have its own mindset. Sometimes it's very dark, and it's very dark and very underrated. And sometimes it can be a little bit a difficult way. It can be a difficult way to understand the concept of getting to know the pop music and the hip hop artists. And last but not least, just like that, I did saw season one, and when Big died of a heart attack. And when it comes down to it, Carrie was trying to get rid of all the memories that Big was there and before he died. And she ended up getting to realize that she had to move on the second season. She did move on for Chance, but there are times that she ended up doing back and forth, getting to know who is the real her. As for all the characters, as Miranda lives in LA with Che, and also Charlotte wondering is wondering if her daughter Lily be able to write a solo album. Please subscribe, like, and comment.